Wait! Was I mean German recording? I should be recording now. Alright, hopefully everything is working, I tell you. Hopefully everything is working. Alright, hello, welcome back to some Brothers in Arms. I need to wait on secondary device catching up so I can see chat. It decides to be a pain every once in a while, I tell you. Alright, so last episode we left off on Hedgerow Hell. One of the hardest missions. For me, not for you, don't worry, you will probably like ace it, like, you know. If there's a speedrun of this, I would love to see a speedrun, because then they just, you know, show how bad I am.
It's really not that much of my finger. Really, sir.
I'm looking forward to finishing the game again.
Home. If you'd lost another inch, they probably would have.
So I'm kind of sad that I've not seen as much as I wanted due to the combat in this game. Sometimes you just don't get to see everything.
I wrote a letter. I wrote my wife, trying to explain what happened.
We know, Red.
I gave
Let's
up.
just get by this. Come on.
I couldn't do it.
We need to get moving,
couldn't
Red.
find any words to explain.
Think about the cat
like
girl, Red. Think about the cat girl. Come on, Red. Come on.
The closest I got to being injured so far is some cuts from those damn trees I dropped through.
Count your blessings and hang on to them.
Looks like we're moving out to Saint Savor to complete our main objective. Gotta clear the way so the infantry can take Cherbourg. You 101st boys have fun playing guard duty while the real men go to work.
I'm sure we'll be saving your asses up there in Saint Savor. Not like you won't need it.
Why'd you say that, Paddock?
Because the 82nd always needs saving.
Yeah, well, I better get moving. You boys keep your heads down. After me and the 82nd kills Hitler and ends this war, we'll get that whiskey back in England.
Alright, alright.
I like whiskey.
Ah, Lieutenant Colonel Cassidy. That means we're going out on patrol again.
Sir? Sir?
We got on patrol, sir?
Those German bastards that retreated from Bopt have taken up some strong positions in the hedgerows south of town. Now you boys are gonna go out there and eliminate any threat you encounter.
Alright,
Get
sir.
your gear and move out. And don't forget to use your TNT to make a path through the hedgerows.
Alright, sir. Will do, sir. There goes, sir.
Told you.
See you, sir. Stay safe, sir. Die, sir. I had to take the opportunity. Live it by. Dang, there's a lot of German fire over here. There's a lot of German fire here. I've got planted explosive right here. And then I'm gonna go see if there's another position I can plant another explosive at. There's not another position. This is the only way into this field. They're going to focus all the fire here. Oopsie daisy, I stood a bit too close. Stood too close. Alright, I'm waiting on the fire to stop me. There. Oh. Oh dang, is that? I see where the MG is. Here they come. Charging. Probably going to die soon. Yep, I died. There's a certain point when it's an insta-kill. And I knew I was totally done for because I was on yellow health. We're gonna go right around that side. We'll position our troops on the left up here. Oh, hello there, Beanie Boy. How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe. We need to position our troops there.
Go over there!
I see a German position here.
Paddock! Let's go! Hurry up, over there!
Sorry, Ant. Alright. actually not doing too bad. So tell me when you get back from the ads. Like sometimes, you know, the ads are not that bad. You know, I click certain buttons to make sure they're not bad. And then they're really being a pain of, you know, reaching it. Like I even put like, you know, not that, you know, low. But like a regular one time. And it just seems to not want to be the best. Alright, position grenade right there. Land right near.
I'm throwing a grenade!
Wait 1 second. But hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe, Beanie. Sorry, we're currently like in the start of the mission. In the start of this mission, I do not get any free time to talk, so when I'm talking, it's normally when I have German studying. This is a World War. Is this game based in the Great War, World War II? You hurt me with that question, I tell you, Beanie Boy. But I'll help you here. So, this is it's World War II, from 1939 to 1945. And the best way to tell the difference is World War I is normally trench combat on the Western Front. But you can normally tell due to the uniforms, as the uniforms were a lot different. When I mean a lot different, they were darker a lot of the time. They were more olive before they started becoming more camouflage. And you can tell that it's not the Great War, as there's not a lot of bolt actions. That's another hint, you know. If there's not a lot of bolt actions, then it's, you know, probably World War II. Or there's machine guns, you know. Just trying to help you on like different details there. But the Great War was from 1914 to 1918, and World War II was from 1939 to 1945. So there's many different conflicts that lead up towards it. Alright, that makes much more sense, thanks. No worries. I was trying to make it not like sound bad to you, but also like, you know, make it a little bit understandable. You can normally tell because of the modern weapons that they have here. Now that's an M1 carbine, I'm holding in a M1 brand, not carbine. So, you have this weapon, and then you have the Thompson. These were normal weapons that you would normally get. Same with the grease gun, but that was normally given out to tankers. So those were the regular weapons that you would normally get during the Second World War. The Thompson never got to see World War I, though a prototype version was supposed to be shipped out to World War I, but it never made it, as it was like the final day before they were shipping it over. Final day of the war. World War I.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, actually got him! Well, that stops that, you know, half track from going around the entire map. Because you're supposed to blow open like a wall over here. Hey. It was a sad, it felt sinking kind of question. Ah, alright, no worries, no worries. But when it comes to World War II, you can kind of tell by the technology. Because just in 20 years, the infantry weapons and uniforms has changed quite a lot. But it's really understandable, you know, I keep hearing the question like, is this World War I or, you know, World War II? And it's just, like, you know, a lot of people don't really get the education on telling the difference between them, because the things that you get told about World War I is basically, let me just, you know, break it down for you. But if you're getting taught about World War I, it's all about trenches, how it was in the trenches, some of the weaponry, but not really. You would get told, like, you know, that, oh, they had bolt action rifles and a few machine guns. But you don't really get told too much. Like, yeah, you get told about gas mask, but you don't really get too much detail in on it. And it's very stupid. It really just shows you how, you know, dumb the education system is. Like, I learned most of my knowledge about history and all that through just learning myself.
Cover! Fire in the hole!
It was much more easier to learn myself than it was to, you know,
Watch
learn in
out! Throwing a
school.
grenade!
Because I could focus on certain time periods that they would never teach you. And especially because they're very biased in schools in history. Like, they will not teach you anything too gruesome, but then at the same time they're very dumb at it, you know. In my school we didn't really learn about World War I, it's more World War II, yeah. It's kind of like a bias against, you know, World War I. It happened, but, you know, why would we teach you that when, you know, there's a much more interesting topic to talk about? And plus, you know, World War II, everyone knows World War II, but World War I has kind of become forgotten. Same with the Korean War in the 1950s. It, you know, it literally has the nickname, the Forgotten War. But that's what's basically happened to World War I. No one wants to learn it. Or no one wants to, what do you call it, teach it. You know, maybe we should do a history video again. We have not done a history video since the Chinese history video that I did. And that wasn't very good. I was kind of going off of, you know, different, you know, bits of information. That was just not the best. Let me know, should I do like a history video teaching people history? It could help on re-jogging my memory, because my brain is just... It has the memory, it has the information, but trying to dispense it is just not working these days. It's kind of a bit broken. Because it's not as interesting. Eh. The thing is, you know, there are so many different conflicts that, you know, lead up to World War I that are so interesting. I mean interesting. Like, you have the 1902 Japanese-Russell War, or 1901. I always mess up between the two numbers. You have the Boer War in 1902. You have the, you know, Queen Victoria dying in 1902 or 1903. So, like, there's all these little tiny pieces that all connect up. Like, you don't realize how much history is really connected. Like, conflict, quests, and all that. Oh, my last bullet as well. Like, all the conquests in history, you can see little thin lines on what brought the conflict around. Sometimes it's just the dumb leadership, and then sometimes it's just, you know, little bits of hate left over from, like, ages ago. Like the Falkland War. You know, oh, we used to own this island, you know, it's technically ours, so we should take it back, you know, that kind of stuff. The only thing I really know about it is that it's the reason for Remembrance Day, and the last that they used small, weirdly named grenades. You know what? Small, weirdly named grenades is really, like, you know, a good description of World War I. Like, there is so many different grenades of World War I. Like, you know, I could actually, let me just close out here. You know, we do this every once in a while. We just X out the game for a second. But the grenades of World War I is, like, so weird. I think one of my favourite grenades is actually from World War II. And it's like a little sack. Like, you have this one, this is normally to throw over the trench. You have this one, this is a quick release lever one. I think it might be a short timer one, or is it a Mills grenade? I always confuse the two. This one you hit on your head and then you throw it. This one's, you know, your regular pull the pin grenade. This would be, you know, the design that they follow. And then you have the weird activation one. I never understood that one there. But there's, like, so much interesting stuff from more like World War I. Like, look at all these. Think about how much different manufacturing went into all of these. Like, a lot of the, you know, like people that worked on stuff like this was, you know, women in the, what do you call it, workforce. As, you know, there was not enough men, so they just put the women in. And then once the war was over, they chucked them out. It really is a terrible thing. But it's so surprising, like the different amount of grenades. Like you think they would stick with one grenade, but no. They would improve it. This is the Mills grenade. I didn't know it was a Mills grenade. It's a big one. It's a big one with the handle that I mainly think of when I hear it. The, what do you call it? This one. Yeah, this is a very weird grenade. It normally goes sideways, as it's normally supposed to land face forward from, you know, the two bits of the trench and shoot out sideways into the trench. And then you have all of these ones over here. The regular, well, this is a gas grenade, but the regular was the Stein hand grenade 24. That was what, you know, they still use it in World War II, but a different variant of it. But you just pull out the little bomb and then you chuck it, you know, it's very deadly. But there's like so many different grenades that are very interesting, but also so stupid and deadly. Alright, we're gonna be too much into it, but you know, I should really do like a history video, shouldn't I? I should really do one. Alright, now that we're back in. Okay. I should really get my troops.
Rally on me!
Well, there's a half track that was supposed to turn around this bit and drive up here, and then you have to blow that wall over there maybe to get around it. But you can tell like the difference between World War II due to how many automatics they have and how many less automatics they have. So that's not the best thing, because a lot of the automatic German weapons were not really mass produced, because they could make a Kar 98 more than they would be able to make an MP40.
They brought Get the hell over there! Take cover!
Oh, man. There we go. Not too bad. But like, you can tell like with the technology, like it changed so much in 20 years. I do also find it really interesting to hear about how and why they fought the wars. Hey, you know what? You know what? We're actually gonna go back out a second. And if I had to recommend like a few people to watch, there is a few people that I would recommend you watch. So if you actually are interested in like learning little bits about the history that, you know, you don't really get taught, I would recommend, well, you could go with the World War II channel or the Korean War channel. That's an ongoing channel. Though the other one's still ongoing, but you know. There's this guy called Indy Nidell. He does some great stuff. You know, I'll even put it down in the chat for you. And there's another channel. There's so many different ones. There's Kings and Generals. They do, you know, some great stuff on their channel. They do a lot of like in-depth history. But they go by like, you know, different like wars and all that. You have the like the War of Hispanic Succession and War of Austrian Succession. And they have a lot of that, you know, are very interesting. I watched the Ottoman history, and that is a pretty good one, I tell you. That is a pretty good one. So I'll put that in the chat for you as well. There we go. I'm just giving you a couple to now. If you want any more, you can, you know, message me. I know quite a few. Quite a few. I really need to get back into doing some, you know, history work, you know, soon. So I'll definitely be, you know, doing some more of that. Maybe I might do it on the channel, who knows. Who knows. Now, this is a Flak A8 here. Or, yeah, it's a Flak A8, yeah. Let us get this destroyed. Like, you know, 20 years of technology and you get this. It's crazy how advanced weaponry was getting. Like even in World War I, their idea was to make bigger and much more larger artillery pieces, so that they could destroy the enemy, you know, more destructively. But at the same time, they did not realize that they had to transport all of these artilleries. So it started to shrink smaller and smaller down into something that an infantry unit could carry, like a mortar. You know, that's how we got the mortar around. You know, different, you know, variants of, you know, all that, you know, evolved into what we have today. I appreciate it. I'll be sure to check them out after stream. Alright. We're gonna be, we may actually finish the... Ooh! That's a flak AA! That's a flak AA! I'm not bringing my troops for this one. I'm not bringing my troops for this one. Every time I bring my troops into that one area, the flak AA just destroys. I at least killed one of them, I think. I need to blow this wall over here. I don't want the Germans coming around the side and shooting me in the side. Also, you know what's not very common in, like, you know, a lot of the older games? Playing as someone that's ginger. You know, you don't see many games that have that. I do find that weird. That almost got me killed there. They can't reload fast enough. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. Oh. I can just reload the checkpoint. Oh. It's great to, you know, what do you call it? Use your troops as, like, you know, a thing to scare them off a bit.
Panic! Set up there!
I think they had firearm as well as a mortar. Wait a second. They had the, what do you call it, grenade mounted, wait 1 second. In World War I they had a much more different version in World War II of the what do you call it? The grenade launcher on the gun. It was a grenade mounted on your rifle. It's a rifle grenade. And they did have those. Those were not too bad. They did actually have a grenade launcher, but I tell you, if I ever see that grenade launcher again, it looks disgusting how they designed it. It's absolutely, like, you know, I feel like they would have died a lot of times trying to design that.
Campbell! Get cover there!
Wait 1 second. But, you know, they had all these different, like, mounted stuff on their guns and firearms. Like, you had some of the earliest suppressors, and loudness, and other stuff. Come on. We got them! We got them! That gun used to take us out for quite some time, actually. But it really is unique how a lot of the weaponry was designed, because they were trying to, like, get contracts and all that, so they were trying their best to make some of the, like, the weirdest and best They just ragdoll weapons. Oh, hello there, Pie. Yeah, I cannot talk aloud because I'm... Oh, wait, no worries, it's alright. Wait 1 second. There we go. Alright. But, we'll be continuing on now. I think I should bring up my troops. We'll bring Thingy over here, and we'll bring Thingy over here.
Let's go!
I'll plant this here. But you know, technology of the age, you know, was really changing fast. Like I remember Italy used gas weapons during their Ethiopian conquest just before World War II. And that was like, you know, crazy stuff there. I'm out of ammunition. I've got ammunition now. Actually, we're not doing too bad. Oh, but there's 2 points here. Plant one there. Head over here. Plant one here. That one's gone. That one's gone. Alright, looks like I just had to go back down behind the train. Like, I love in World War II that they had
Campbell! Get up here!
I guess I didn't have to blow up those 2 bits. But in World War II they had hedgerow cutters on their tanks. And it was invented by this... Well, let me pause it for a sec. But in World War II, when they were getting off the D-Day beaches, they used hedgerow cutters on their tanks. They made it out of, like, you know, scrap metal and all that. And it would help them chop right through the, what do you call it, hedgerows. I still remember hearing, you know, about that. And then I remember another bit. The person who came up with that idea for the tanks would later die, like, not even that long afterwards. But that, you know, whole thing, you know, helped, you know, get them off the beaches, you know, off the little countryside area a lot faster. And it really is crazy, that. It really is crazy.
MJ!
Oh, no.
A few more! Double time! Let's go! Move! Let's move! I'm out!
Oh, no.
Panic! Move there! We're out in the open here, man!
I know we're out in the open! Are they coming for this?
We're out in the open here, Red!
How are we supposed to stop these guys?
Get out of the way!
I didn't expect them to come from the left there. I did not expect them to come from the left there. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow up that wall right there. That allows us to get our troops more into a better position.
Squad, fall in!
Poop, I'm planting this and they're all going to be coming over here. Move it, no, move it back.
Fucking ammo or something?
You got ammo?
Go! Campbell! Get cover there!
I'm out of ammunition there. I didn't pick up the other one because I died. Alright, I feel very good at taking out these guys. There should be a tank here. You know, right now there isn't a lot to do. I'm doing the beat power. I am doing alright so far. We're currently trying to get through Hedgerow. It's a very hard mission, I tell you. Campbell, no! I'm dead now. We weren't doing too bad there. It looks like we just have to defeat the Germans on the lower ground. So, not too bad. If we defeat them on the lower ground, they don't, you know... Well, when I mean lower ground. Defeat the German foot soldiers, the infantry. And the trucks should be taken out from behind, I'm pretty sure. I saw some other infantry units over there.
Double time! Get cover there!
Alright, we're not doing too bad here. Flying in front of me here. I'm taking heavy damage over here. I'm getting some flash water. Well, my other troops are right there.
Panic! There! Get your fire there!
Alright, we got those two. That round just came so close to me there. There we go. Is that really all of them?
Get behind me! Campbell! Alright, squad, get over here!
Yo, sir. How's it going? That's some good grenade
Good
throws
job out
there.
there, boys. You put up a hell of a good fight. Take these captured German plans to the 82nd. They're about to attack the town of Saint Sauveur. These should help them out.
Alright, no
Make sure
worries.
they know the 101st found them.
That gets me. Oh, so what time? We're at 32 minutes already? Whew, we're gonna have to end and restart. So, if you're on the Twitch side, I'll be restarting. And if you're on the YouTube side, I'll see you next time. Have a nice day, safe, have a soul. Remember, so much things about one's very important. And bye, see you soon, some other. Bye bye.